coastline?
That's correct. It is actually pronounced Brevard. A lot of
Brevard,
people don't know
okay.
that. Yeah.
Well, okay, so the first question is, how long ago did you move from the Bay Area to Florida?
So I actually made a stop of a few years in Portland, Oregon before I came out to Florida. So we left the Bay Area probably almost 10 years ago now. But I grew up there and lived there till I was 30.
My goodness, okay, so you made the big move. I'm guessing part of the experience had to do with taxes. Why did you make the move? You went from Pacific to Atlantic all the way across the United States. So what was the draw to Florida, Stephanie?
Right, exactly. Well, actually for us, finances definitely was an added bonus, but we love hot weather and we love the warm water and the ocean, so we just love the heat.
Perfect. Okay, now what has been your hurricane experience in the last 10 years?
Well, so actually, I called you guys 2 years ago, and I was on the air when Hurricane Irma came.
Okay.
And I gave you guys a little update, and I'm just packing right now because we're getting ready to evacuate tomorrow morning, and I thought I need to call KSFO.
Well, where are you going to go? Seriously, where do you travel to if you're going to leave Satellite Beach because Dorian's on the way?
Right. Well, a lot of people are getting out of Florida entirely and going up to Georgia or, various other states around, but we have been going to Orlando for the past 2 hurricanes, and basically, Dorian is forecasted right now to hit possibly at a Category 4, but they're saying that by the time it gets to Orlando, it'll slow down enough to probably be about a 1. Mm-hmm. So being in a nice, sturdy hotel will be perfectly safe.
Okay, so you're gonna bunker down in Orlando. Now, could you explain to our listeners what Satellite Beach looks like? I've been to Florida a few times. I've been along the Atlantic coastline where you live a few times. Describe to us Satellite Beach.
Okay, so Satellite Beach, the closest places most people have heard of is Cocoa Beach. So we're maybe about 15 minutes south of Cocoa Beach, and Cape Canaveral is also just a little further north than that. So that's what we're nearby. Satellite Beach is called a barrier island, so it's just a skinny little strip of land that's right along the ocean, and you have to go across a causeway. It's just a type of bridge to get over to it.
Mm-hmm. So that means that it's very vulnerable to hurricanes. If you get a big one, it could be messy. What would be worst case scenario for you with your house in Satellite Beach, Stephanie?
Worst case scenario would be if we get a lot of storm surge, there could be tons of flooding. This hurricane, they just recently said that it's planning to really slow down once it hits land, kind of similar to in Texas when that hurricane just sat right over and just dumped water and dumped water. That is very likely to happen once Dorian hits land. So if that hits Satellite Beach are right nearby, and we could get a lot of flooding. And then the winds, and often there's small tornadoes that spawn off of the storms. And
you sound, really and truly, you sound pretty cool, calm, and collected given what's headed your way, Stephanie.
Well, yeah, so this is the 3rd hurricane since I've been a Floridian. The first one, I was a crazy person. The second one, I was kind of okay. And this 3rd one, I'm feeling pretty confident. And this is actually going to be my first one evacuating. We just got a pet cat since our last hurricane, so we're taking our cat with us to the hotel. That will be interesting. And, and the other change since the last hurricane. So last time, my husband was out putting plywood all over the windows, boarding up and whatnot. After he did that, he said, I'm never doing this again, and he actually had hurricane windows installed in the entire home. So
yeah, I've heard about those. That's pretty cool technology.
Yeah.
Okay, were you around here in the Bay Area in '89 when we had our earthquake?
I sure was. I was in 5th grade.
My goodness. So 5th grader, you remember, that thing hit, we had no warning. The only advantage to a hurricane is you get plenty of warning, right?
Yes, and it's a totally different feeling. It's really strange and hard to get used to. Some people kind of say a joke where it feels like you're getting stalked by a turtle. So you're just kind of watching it creeping over to you.
Okay, listen, you have to call us next week with the update. I want to hear what happened. Oh, wait, before you go, can you believe that the former Prime Minister of Canada actually is hoping, in a tweet, is hoping that Dorian hits Trump's Mar-a-Lago. Can you believe that?
I can't believe it. It's not anything to joke about. It's really sick.
Oh, gosh. All right, listen, our prayers are with you. We just wish the very, very best, and hopefully this thing's going to blow over, as they say, with no consequences whatsoever. That's what we're hoping for, Stephanie.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much. And before I hang up on myself, can I just give a quick shout out to one of my best friends in the Bay Area, Dana, in Foster City. She started listening to you guys after you put me on the air a couple years ago. She's a regular listener. So I just want to say, hey, Dana.
Hi, Stephanie.
All right.
Love
There
you.
she goes. Stephanie in Satellite Beach. God